Ladies and gentlemen, Raila nationwide protest looming large. Again, police block all state house, state lodge roads ahead of Raila Downpour. Those are two things that I want us to discuss today. Now, but before I proceed, if this is your first time you are watching me, I would like to take this opportunity to welcome you and thank you very much for viewing Zion Kenya TV channel. On that matter, I will request you click at the subscription button and subscribe. Then after viewing, you likes you can as well comment. To the members, I'm still appreciating the effort of your work you are doing through your subscriptions, likes, sharing, and also comments. Now, Kenyans are waiting with bated breath to see whether Azimio la Umoja principal Mr. Odinga will make go his threats to lead a nationwide mass action beginning on Thursday. People are expecting it, I think, today, for him to announce his way forward, but it has been postponed to tomorrow. And at this moment, police have already blocked State House, State Lodge, roads, and ahead of Downpour, Raila's program. Now, at this point, Mr. Odinga has refused to concede defeat since the Supreme Court ruling on the August 9th that saw President Ruto declared the winner. Again, if it is this way, the other side of Kenya Kwanza, through their boss or the head of state, Mr. William Samoei Ruto, responded to Odinga by saying, let them engage themselves in mass action until they are tired. You will not threaten anybody in this government. You left us with a huge debt. So, there is a question mark there. Do you think Odinga and Uhuru Kenyatta looted billions of money in government if Ruto have already responded to him that they were Odinga left them with a huge gap? Does it mean that the handshake brought all those debts? Again, in the regime of Uhuru Kenyatta, does it mean that they looted the government while Ruto was outside and Ruto was the same person in the government? Again, I used to say this, that it is always very good and very well. Sometimes we humble ourselves and consider 1, 2, 3. The Kenya Kwanza government absolutely have lost the direction in working to the people of Kenya. And president may not have the luxury of time and advantage of power when things shall go south. The president can also decide to find peace with his former boss, that is Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, and also Raila Amolo Odinga, to turn political enemy to be negative, in that the country economy can be steady. That is what I always advise this Kenya Kwanza government. But on this, the looming large protest, which we don't know, we are now counting hours, the way forward on which Odinga will take the direction. With me on this side, I'm not supporting anyone, because at this moment, the life has thwarted most Kenyans. Most Kenyans are in need of development, of economy to be stabilized, and life to be reduced. The life cost of living is so high to Kenyans. It is not time for this demonstration or for this chest thumping government. But why will this happen? It will only happen if William Samoei Ruto, Rigathi Gachagua, and other top government officials will not sit down with the opposition leaders and find peace. Then this is going to happen. And trust me, it is going to take place as have been planned. So it is my quick response and demand to this government to sit down at this moment and speak before this mass action takes place. People might see it as a joke. The government might see that they have security as a joke, but it is a very, very serious one, because most Kenyans are now losing hope in this government. So William Samoei Ruto should not take it lightly. He should accept the handshake and talk with the former Prime Minister. That is the way forward. He should not listen to anyone. On the other political now analysis issues, I'm seeing the other side, Kenya Kwanza, demands much concentration on how they want to run the government. But the opposition are now making them not to have peace. So that is why I'm still pleading it is always good to have peace through consultation. Again, on the Azimio coalition, they are still bitter on the election, and that is why you see yesterday the government demanded Matiang'i to visit his CI headquarters to be summoned on some issues which happened during the regime of Uhuru Kenyatta. Then immediately that, the former Prime Minister also went there and it was blocked. What does that one shows? It shows that this government is ready for war. That is a public area, and everyone, including me, is allowed to access when you have something to share or when you have anything to do there. It is a right. The same way State House is also a public office. It is not a private sector. Everyone has a freedom to visit there. So the government of Kenya Kwanza has also failed on the other side of not respecting other leaders. The mistreating of Matiang'i is also creating this mass action. As I am speaking yesterday, I show a video. Kisii people were protesting that Ruto must go. What do you think if today Odinga will announce this mass action which is looming? And what do you think William Samoei Ruto will do? Will he call the state of emergency to shoot Kenyans, millions of Kenyans? I don't know what is your observation. Guys, that is what I wanted to share to you at this point, and I believe you will enjoy and analyze you to yourself as I'm waiting for your comment at the comment section below. Bye bye till we meet in the next video.